Good evening, I'm Dania and this is KiniNews. PAS has announced that a suspended Umno lawmaker had joined the party. This led to Umno's youth chief questioning the party over their stand on party hopping.
Umno Youth Chief Akmal Saleh has questioned PAS's move in accepting a suspended Umno member into their party. This came after PAS announced that Rembia assemblyperson Muhammad Jailani Khamis, who was on a 6-year suspension from Umno, had joined PAS. In a video posted to his social media account, Akmal questioned where PAS actually stood on the issue.
Saya nak tanya juga kepada PAS, baru seminggu yang sudah kita marah speaker kerana kita menyokong seolah-olah menyokong tindakan orang yang melompat parti ni. Jadi mana pendirian orang-orang PAS? Mana pendirian pemimpin PAS?
Akmal pointed out that they had hit out at the government, saying they shouldn't accept political frogs, but remained silent when it involved them. Earlier today, PAS Secretary General Takiyuddin Hassan announced that Jailani has been a member of the party since June last year. Takiyuddin told a press conference in Parliament that Jailani joining PAS does not go against the anti-hopping law, as Melaka had yet to enact the law at that point in time.
The Teoh Beng Hock group wants the government to compensate its members to cover medical costs after they were injured during an altercation with the police yesterday.
You grab my necklace! You're struggling me! I said stop!
The Teoh Beng Hock Association for Democratic Advancement has demanded that Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail compensate its members who were manhandled during an altercation at the Parliament gate yesterday. Its chairperson, Yap Hwa, stated that the compensation sought was for medical treatments and damage to a necklace worn by one of the participants. He said one of the female organizing committee's clothes collar was grabbed by the police, and despite being choked, they did not let her go for a long time. This had caused her necklace to break and left marks on her neck. He further claimed that several members were pushed and fell during the altercation. While condemning the police violence, he is not ruling out the possibility of taking legal action. The incident began after the police intercepted the group with a human barrier from 100 meters from the Parliament gates at around 10 a.m. yesterday. The group was concluding their justice walk in memory of Beng Hock, who tragically died while under MACC custody on July 16, 2009.
Still on the topic, PKR Youth said authorities should have reacted with courtesy over the issue. They described the police action as worrying.
PKR Youth has expressed its concern over the authorities' reaction to the peaceful rally to submit a memorandum related to the late Teoh Beng Hock yesterday. In a statement, PKR Youth Communications Director Haziq Asfar Isha said the reaction is worrying and the authorities should react with courtesy and empathy on this case. He said although the authorities follow procedure, it should be implemented based on openness, courtesy, and empathy. He added that the government not only needs to be open, but also should be clearly seen to be open in celebrating the convergence of views as a democratic country. Yesterday, a brief altercation broke out during the final leg of the Walk of Justice organized by the Teoh Beng Hock Association for Democratic Advancement before the group could reach the Parliament gates. This was after police blocked the group with a human barrier formation 100 meters from the gate at about 10 a.m. Eventually, the Speaker's office sent its special officer, Abdul Hadi Khalid, to receive the memorandum at around 11:20 a.m. Following the submission, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim gave an assurance that he would meet the group soon and review the memorandum. In response to this, Haziq said Anwar's openness and readiness to meet and examine the demands of the Teoh family is a good example and deserves to be emulated.
Teresa Kok is the new Public Accounts Committee Deputy Chairperson. This came after the motion was passed in the Dewan Rakyat today.
Seputeh MP Teresa Kok will be replacing Wong Shu Ki as the Public Accounts Committee Deputy Chairperson, according to the order paper for the Dewan Rakyat proceedings today. A minister in the Prime Minister's department will table a motion for Kok to replace Wong, and the motion will be voted on by the MPs. The replacement follows Wong's appointment last month as Talent Corporation Malaysia's chairperson, an agency under the Human Resources Ministry. Since 2018, the PAC, a select committee in the Dewan Rakyat, has always made decisions by consensus. The PAC is the bipartisan committee, and it comprises 3 MPs each from DAP, Bersatu, UMNO and PKR, 2 from PAS and 1 from GPS. Both Wong and Kok are from DAP. The party's 2 other representatives are Sandakan MP, Vivian Wang, and Bangi MP, Sharizan Johan.
The Selangor State Assembly Speaker has called for Azmin Ali to retract incorrect statements made about him and to issue an apology.
Selangor Speaker Lau Weng San has called on Azmin Ali to retract his allegations of the former being unprofessional, unfair, and biased in his decisions regarding the status of the Slat Klang assemblyperson in last week's State Assembly sitting. In a statement today, Lau dismissed claims by the Selangor opposition leader that his decisions were unconstitutional and unlawful as incorrect and not to be taken lightly. Lau said the Slat Klang assemblyperson Abdul Rashid Asari as well as Azmin were given ample opportunity to present statements, documents and evidence regarding its alleged vacancy before a decision was made. He said they have openly discussed the matter both inside and outside the Selangor Assembly and added that the rationale behind the decision has been explained. He also said that claims made by Azmin were unfounded and unprofessional. Lau said the speaker cannot take such baseless accusations of unfairness and bias lightly. Therefore, he called on Azmin to acknowledge these errors, retract incorrect statements, and issue an apology. During the Assembly sitting on July 11th, Lau said there was no casual vacancy in the Slat Klang seat held by Rashid and noted insufficient evidence to confirm the alleged vacancy.
Bersatu Youth has backed a suggestion for the party to not contest any of the top 5 party posts in the upcoming party elections.
Bersatu Youth has voiced its full support for the suggestion to not contest the top 5 party posts in the party election in October. Its chief, Wan Ahmad Faisal Wan Ahmad Kamal, said this would ensure harmony and unity within the party to face political challenges. He said it is the best formula for the stability of the party and further strengthens the position of Perikatan Nasional that is finding its place and support in the hearts of multiracial and multi-religious Malaysians. He added that Bersatu's main focus is to be a champion of the people at a time the government fails to hear the plight of the people, and all of the party's members' attention and efforts should be focused on this. On Saturday, Bersatu President Muhyiddin Yassin had told the party convention that the party's top brass have agreed on a lineup that would see Secretary General Hamzah Zainuddin move up to the Deputy President post. Incumbent Ahmad Faisal Azumu would take a step back to be one of the party's 3 vice presidents. However, Bersatu Vice President Ronald Kiandi said the lineup is merely a suggestion and no motion has been submitted to keep any party position uncontested.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Dania. Thanks for watching.